What is up, guys? TonyTorkoal back at it again with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we're going to be battling Chris from the Discord server. Server link is down below. As always, if you guys want to hit that sub button, I'd appreciate it a ton. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. I'd appreciate if you'd leave a like and drop a comment as well. With all that out of the way, let's get right on into this battle. Alright, let the battle begin. He is going to lead out with the Rabombi, which I kind of expected a little bit here, as I decided to lead out with Raikou. Now, he can either just kind of set up his webs, or he'll switch into Ursaluna here. He does just offer sticky webs, which is fine, because Rabombi's a danger to my squad. So we're going to hit that Volt Switch, nice and powerful. Gonna go right back, and I'm going to go straight to Metagross here, honestly, as I can kind of click Bullet Punch for free. I'm going to go Earthquake because he does go Bug Buzz. Oh, okay. That does some solid damage, but we kind of predicted the switch there, so probably should have Bullet Punched, but I wanted to be able to capitalize on that switch if it was possible. Okay, in comes the Crawdont. Now this is either knockoff, or it's a Dragon Dance. I can't really afford the knockoff. The Dragon Dance would be horrible, so we're gonna EQ. There's the knockoff, and I don't live. Oh, dude, my reads are not good right now. Like, what would I want to go to? I could go Raikou here and go for a Scald, predicting the Ursaluna, because I feel like that's such bait that it's good bait. I'm kind of down for that. It's kind of a really good read, and it's kind of like a dummy mind play on my part, because, you know, he would obviously think that I would do that. But we'll see if he knows that I know. Okay. So I just do it. So I just go Thunderbolt. No. Alright, we're going Scald. He does withdraw. Beautiful. Show me the Ursaluna. Show me the Ursaluna. Yes! In comes a Scald coming at him. Blah. Raikou putting in that work. Now, I don't think I outspeed an Ursaluna here, but Scald's kind of my best option at this point, so I'm going for it. I am going for it. I outspeed, and down goes the Ursaluna. It's a good read. Scald is beautiful on Raikou. They never see it coming. Alright, in comes Iron Maw. Huh. Makes me question why. I feel like maybe this was just his best. Maybe, you know, maybe he's just going for... Wait, he's Terra Grass, he resists. I know that this thing can't do anything to Garchomp, and I could Dragon Tail him next turn, potentially. So let's go into that. Let's save Raikou for the Crawdont for later. If he goes Fiery Dance, that's kind of crazy. Quiver Dance will be kind of insane. We're just going to have hope that it is just Fiery Dance. Okay. Now with the Scarf, I might be able to outspeed through this. Nothing on his team really resists the Dragon Tail here, so I'm just going for that. I just want to get this thing out. He is going to Terra. Please don't be Terra Fairy. If he's Terra Fairy, that's crazy. Usually I see Terra Grass on these. He is Terra Grass. Okay, I am so glad that I went for Dragon Tail here. He goes for the Energy Ball. I take one, right? There's no shot I died of me. Whoa! It's a crit! I don't think that crit mattered, though, honestly. Okay. So we have this thing. He has the Energy Ball. If he goes for it, I could Terra Poison Tentacruel right now. Or I go Infernape and force a switch. Forcing the switch might be really good. I don't think I live a hit, though. That's the problem. I know for a fact you will live a hit. So, let's go into Tentacruel here. We're going to go right into Squidward Tentacles. And he's either going to switch Or he's just gonna try to energy ball me here. Sludge Bomb's kind of fire against him. Let's Terra Poison Sludge Bomb. He does withdraw. I was debating the spikes, honestly. There comes the Petra run. So I can't be poisoned by this thing, so I am kind of in a decent spot against this thing. As I can't be poisoned. It's kind of my option to that. And if I set up the spikes now, I can potentially do some more stuff later. So, Sludge Bomb comes through, Squidward is going to put that skull on his head, and blah! It does nothing. Oh my goodness, it does nothing. Lefty's, he's going to eat his lunch, because he knows I'm not doing nothing here. I'm going to go T-Spikes, though. I don't think he expects the late game T-Spikes. Goes for the Hex. I am not poisoned, however, so that's not going to do anything to me. And I can get these up. And I can get those up. So the T-Spikes are out. I do kind of want a second layer. I cannot deny. 2 layers is always better than 1. I think that would be great on the last few mons, because I do have Protect on this thing. And I don't expect him to stay in. So yeah. Goes Parting Shot, which actually works out perfect, because I was planning to switch out next turn. So, Squidward is going to go and throw out some more Legos on his side of the field. As he wants to bring in whoever he wants at this point. Does bring in the Crawdont, which is unfortunate because I wanted to get poisoned majority on that. And this thing probably carries Earthquake. And Dragon Dance will be unfortunate. And I'm not very defensive. So honestly, Knockoff will hurt a ton to whatever I decide to bring in. Do I want to Protect? I'm gonna Protect. I feel like Knockoff's coming. And this kind of helps me out in the long run because it does. It is Crab Hammer. Okay, we know what he's going for. He could go for Knockoff now unless he's banded into Crab Hammer. That's actually really solid. So we're gonna get some more chippies from the poison. And now that I know that's happening, I can kind of just go into... Gosh, none of these are really a great option. And I think Porygon Z is honestly probably not going to do too great in this matchup. But I want to save Squidward for the Protect Poison at the end, if it's possible, because I want Squidward to shine. Now, Porygon Z, your boy out here, is going to take a Crab Hammer to the face. He doesn't really like that. He doesn't like that at all. Crawdont is kind of fast as heck. It's actually not that fast. I lied. Now, I'm kind of going to Raikou here. He could Aqua Jet me, but I don't really think he will. I think he'll either switch to the Iron Moth or potentially just go for Knockoff here. But he doesn't have anything to resist my Thunderbolt at this point. I kind of want to go Volt Switch. Volt Switch kind of gives me the best advantage here. I'm doing it. He might just let this Crawdont go down. No, he doesn't. Goes into Petrarunt. I do not want to get this thing poisoned. So, I'm going to hit that Volt Switch. Also, I totally realized that I have Weather Ball on the Squidward here. But there's not too much I could do about it, you know what I mean? I could just come into Infernape here and fake out. No, I just knock off at that point, right? Knockoff should kill. He hasn't seen my Infernape yet, so he could think I'm Scarf too. I just need to avoid getting hit potentially. If this thing is max speed, that'd be kind of dangerous. I don't think Hitmonlee's coming in. I'm gonna just go knockoff here. Knockoff comes through. Oh, that did nothing. Dude, this has to be a defensive. Oh, well, it definitely is defensive. I should have went Flare Blitz knowing how defensive that was. Ooh. Okay. So I'm poisoned now. The only thing that sucks is I kind of wish I could have used this thing against Hitmonlee a little bit. Okay, now Hex is coming through and I know it. But there's nothing I could really do against... Man, if I didn't have Weather Ball in this thing and I had some sort of Water type move, I would have been way better off. I might be able to switch into Hex now. And then I could outspeed and go for another Volt Switch. Alright, we're going to say Fred. Fred is in range where Flare Blitz will do a ton of damage and probably just take us out with the poison, which should work out fairly well. It's kind of crazy how many of my mons are still outspeeding in the Sticky Web, too. Oh, he went for the recover! That is unfortunate. Okay, now I'm in the spot where I don't want to be, but I do have the coverage in the form of Shadow Ball. I'm gonna go for it on the off chance that I do kill. Raikou coming through with the Shadow Ball. Down goes the Petra Runt. Let's go. Raikou literally has been putting in so much work for me in the Wi-Fi battles lately. If you saw the last one, you definitely know. If not, go check it out. I'll link it at the end of this battle. And in comes the Iron Moth. Now, at this point, it's kind of awkward. He didn't get poisoned. Which sucks. It really sucks. I kind of want to free switch into Squidward. Is Inferno gonna do anything at this point, realistically? Not really. I need the Raikou good. So, I think I'm gonna sack the Infernape here. Because I don't think I could kill. And I know I don't outspeed with this thing. I need to get Squidward in. Fine. This could be interesting. We'll see what happens. I'm assuming that is going to be the Fiery Dance. It is Fiery Dance. Nice. We would have lived if we weren't poisoned. No. Fred is going to drop. Now, this is getting close. So I only got 2 mons left. I'm going to go into Squidward. If I can lock in Thunderbolt against the Hitmonlee, I should be okay. Even though Hitmonlee is kind of specially defensive. I think that might just be the best. We're just going to click Sludge Bomb here. He gets Psychic? Oh, well, I thought. Poor Squidward, no. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. I just had to pop Thunderbolts and just hope. That is going to be the end. GG's. I thought it would get a lot closer there. But super fun match. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Let the battle begin. We're going to lead out with the Rillaboom out here. Alright, as kind of a little bit predicted, I was going to lead Tentacruel, and I'm glad I didn't as I brought Raikou. He is going to set up the Grassy Surge. But honestly, I'm not too worried about this thing. I can kind of just casually go for a... Oh, could just Shadow Ball. I feel like he could U-turn to Flygon here. So I'm honestly going to Shadow Ball. Fake out. Okay. Yeah, hate to see it. I do get some lefty McGee's. I'm gonna go Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball comes through. How much are we going to do to this Rillaboom with my Choice Specs Raikou? Going to do a solid chunk. He is going to pivot out of there. And I am faster. So I'm kind of feeling like the Flygon's going to come in at this point, potentially. Which is kind of insane. Sneasler is kind of in the, ooh. Fighting a poison. I'm kind of low HP here, but I do outspeed quite a few of his mons. Oh, my controller died. Okay. Sneasler. Huge threat to my team. Man, I don't have many switches for this thing. And he is fast as heck. I might have to let him go down and send Ronald in after this man's. I'm gonna go Shadow Ball. I do outspeed. I cannot believe that. Oh, he must be more of a defensive sound. I think I might have battled this team before, potentially. Dire Claw is gonna take me out for sure. And that is gonna be a dead Raikou. Okay, Sneasler is gonna come in. The question is, do I just come in with this? Click knockoff. I know I'd live one. Or I for sure just go to Ronald here. I'm not a good Ronald. I'm feeling Ronald right now. Ronald's out here with the Mold Breaker, gonna break it. You could go into Rillaboom here or for Alligator potentially. He is fighting though, so he actually might stay in. I have so much attack though, and this thing's so frail. I should be able. Well, what the? I'm going Iron Head. He goes Metal Claw. That is gonna do quite a bit, and he does get the Poison Touch, which is very unfortunate. But I will take Ronald for the Sneasler any day of the week. Okay, never mind. It didn't kill. He did not kill. Ronald's gonna get that HP back. But I think we're going to get taken out by the next hit, which is very unfortunate. I'm just going to go for Thunder Punch this time. Metal Claw comes through. We live on 2. If I threw this because I went for Thunder Punch. Oh, okay, cool. Sneasler is going to go down, and so is Ronald. Come on, Ronald. Live. No. Okay. The Grassy Surge is still up, which is kind of cray-cray. Should be disappearing here soon. There it goes. Right on the schedule. I kind of want to go into Executor now. I can kind of just fire off a... He goes into Rillaboom. Which is fine, actually. I feel like he U-turns here seeing this. With that being said... I believe I should Terra this thing, which is wild to think. Yeah, Terra Dragon. Oh, time Terra Dark. I forgot about that one. I'm gonna go for the Draco. He's gonna go for the Fake Out. It's gonna do some damage. But he is Life Orb, so he's gonna take some recoil. Last time he went U-turn, so I'm wondering if I can kind of predict that. I don't want to lose my air balloon. Yeah, I'm just going to go Draco. He does go for the U-turn. And it takes me out! Oh, it's a crit! That crit mattered. I'm max XP, HP. That's ridiculous. Alright, so Rillaboom's about dead. I just need to set up some spikes or something at this point. He's going to send out whoever he wants next. And we're going to go based off that, so... He's going to go into Magmortar. Very unfortunate that Executor went down, but we're just going to have to play it by ear there. There went the Magmortar. Into the Bastiodon. That's interesting. Probably wanted to get his hazards up of his own. But honestly, my team, even if he gets the rocks up, I feel like the toxic spikes are gonna be better off on my side than anything. I'm kind of tempted to go for another. I'm gonna go for the second layer. He does just opt to go for Iron Defense. I'm just gonna swap this in. I really need to change this Tentacruel's final move. I'm gonna remember to do that after this match. He really needs a water type move if he's not on the sun team. Poor Gozy. Alright, so Iron Defense is out here. We got our Metagross. He's already +2, so the fighting is gonna hurt a ton. I'm just gonna EQ here. I got to. EQ comes through. He's +2. Does a solid chunk, but just not enough. Heavy Slam. Oh, he tickled me. He didn't go for Body Press. He went for Heavy Slam. And I am a thick lad. I'm surprised he has Heavy Slam on the Bastiodon. Super interesting. Flygon has Levitate. Honestly, he might read this and go into Flygon. I'm genuinely gonna just knock off the leftovers just to make sure. Okay. So he's not switching. Goes for the Body Press. Almost takes me out, which is unfortunate. And now I'm going to go for an EQ. EQ comes through and takes out the Bastion. Oh, no, it does not. Body Press is going to take me out. But it does open the door for an Infernape to come in here now. Yeah. It's kind of up to Infernape and Tentacruel here. So, that being said, he's probably going to switch here, right? I don't really see a reason for him to not. Well, he might let this thing just go down. Close combat's probably my best option here. I'm gonna click close combat. He does stay in. We close combat, and that's dead. Probably should have went instead of this instead of Metagross, but I might have lost the Infernape, and I think Infernape is probably a better choice of the two. Goes into Flygon. This makes me feel like he is scarfed 120, 100%. Oh boy. I know with my Flygon right now, if I hit him with the Flare Blitz, I might be able to take him out if he puts me into the range. Maybe not. Let's go, CC. He goes first impression. Pops my air balloon. I go for the close combat. He is, in fact. Oh, he does. He just did that. No, he's not. Okay, the question is, do I switch now? Because if he is faster, then I'm in trouble. But if he goes for EQ right now, I'm also in trouble. I'm gonna go Knockoff. Knockoff comes through, and Infernape clutches up. It was not a Scarf. Obviously, it's not Scarf. You went for first impression, you goober. But Infernape is gonna knock off them booties. He also wasn't poisoned, which, duh. So now it's kind of just biding a little bit of time. If I can switch Infernape out, that would be so helpful. I probably should have started with Infernape off in this match because he is really good. Okay. With my Mortar, I could do damage to this thing. Don't get me wrong. But I think that it's best to try to come in here with my boy. Also, is this dude boots too? Because he did not get poisoned. What? Dynamic punch? And I'm dodging. I'm bobbing. I'm weaving. Alright, so now it's time for a Sludge Bomb. With that gone, I honestly can Terra freely here, and I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb right now. Alright, so he does opt to stay in. He potentially has a Grass move. Or Thunderbolt. They tend to run Thunderbolts. I'm going to put some Crossbones on my head and show him that Tentacruel ain't nobody's fool. I'm so sad Executor didn't get to do anything in this match. He's going to Terra too. Tell me it's Terra Fairy. Oh, please tell me it's Terra Fairy. Terra Grass. Even better. I'm so glad I saved my Terra. Let's go. Sludge Bomb's going to come through. I am faster than Magmortar. Is it going to be enough? Almost enough to drop the Magmortar. He is Air Balloon. He's going to go for that Terra Blast. I should eat this fairly well. being a Tentacruel. Oh yeah, I eat breakfast, lunch, and the din-din. Now his Terra is in the Garbaggio. And your boy can just go for one more Sludge Bomb. Bada bing, bada boom, Tentacruel. That's what's up. Down goes the Magmortal. Let's go. Gonna eat some of our apple. Or actually, it's black sludge. We're gonna eat some sludge that I found on the ground, and it's making me feel great. He's gonna go straight into Feraligatr here, who might have the EQ potentially. But I know I outspeed this thing, and Sludge Bomb should do tons of damage to this thing, to the point where Infernape should be able to clean up the rest of this game. Tentacruel's gonna pop off with that Sludge Bomb. It's gonna do over half. And Waterfall's coming through. Almost takes me out. I'm gonna be a little cheeky here, and I'm gonna go for Protect. And the Toxic, since it's 2 layers, should do... Oh god, it does nothing. Okay. I'm gonna Protect. Boom! And he is just gonna go for an Aqua Jet. That is terrifying. That's actually really scary. I might die to that regardless. That is so unfortunate. I don't want to go for Protect. Oh, the Rillaboom doesn't take out the Infernape though, and I can Fake Out. If I get enough damage with this, if I live one more. Seeing the waterfall damage, I don't think I live one more. I have to Protect. No! Oh, it fails. Aqua Jet is just gonna take me out. That is unfortunate. Down goes Tentacruel. Dang. If I got that Protect off, it would have been so much better. Now it's just gonna come down to the... Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Let's go. Infernape's gonna be able to come back in now. Nice and powerful. The Infernape Tentacruel trio, or duo, did great. Now I just gotta click Fake Out here. Pop the crocodile right... the crocodile. The crocodile right in the face, and he's back to Australia. Or Florida. Wherever the Gators go. Wherever that Gator came from. Rillaboom's gonna come in, and this is gonna be a Fake Out, obviously. But, is he gonna risk this Fake Out? Because with the poison damage, he might not live. The poison damage and the Life Orb itself might just take him out. I'm clicking Flare Blitz. He goes Fake Out. That does a decent chunk of damage, but it puts him in range. And then Infernape is going to do what Infernape does best. And we're about to see what's up. Because Flare Blitz is about to completely annihilate it and finish off the game, I believe. There's no way he's faster, right? I'm having a little second thoughts. If you guys have made it this far, hit that sub button if you are new. I appreciate you guys a ton. We're so close to 800. It has been a great time. Oh god, he has Grassy Glide. I don't die. We're in almost Blaze range. I think red is where you're in Blaze range. But we're going to go for that Flare Blitz, and I am going to take him out. I should have went for knockoff. I might lose here. Wait, no, he goes down first, so he loses, even though I die too. G. Sure to hit that sub button, and we'll catch you in the next one. I didn't die.